Well, in Nollywood, Femi Adebayo's indigenous movie King of Thieves has earned the highest non-holiday season figures in Nigeria cinemas with a current gross of over 250 million naira. Now, the epic movie shot exclusively in Yoruba, currently in its 5th week in the Nigerian box office, is believed could break the all-time highest grossing record in Nigerian cinemas, a title currently being held by Funke Akindele's Omogeto the Saga, with over 600 million naira in cinemas earnings. Details now.
Many weeks after the premiere of Femi Adebayo's indigenous movie King of Thieves, the cast and crew have converged again, this time to celebrate the success of the movie. With over 250 million naira earnings already, it stands as the highest grossing non-holiday scheduled movie in Nigerian theaters, a place usually dominated by the big Hollywood flicks and contemporary Nigerian movies. Veteran of the Yoruba filming industry, Adebayo Salami is not only proud because this is a movie from his dynasty with his son Femi Adebayo as lead actor, Adebayo as line producer, and Tokwe Adebayo as a co-director. He's particularly excited to see the return of indigenous language movies to a place of pride within the Nigerian filming community.
I'm proud of my sons for putting this together. Like Moses has said there, it's a collective effort. Actually, creative job has to do with teamwork, but this one, collectively, we did it, and it shows that we all did it collectively. I thank God for everything. Yoruba owns the cinema culture, and in a way, something happened within the way, but I thank God that the glory is coming back to us through this Ageshin Kole. We host it in entertainment industry. I can say we are number one, no doubt. During the time of Alani Joe, Ogunde Hera, Roladiko Hera, and Unyadijobi Hera, you understand? My first movie was shown in cinema and was a box office hit, Ogun Ajayi. It was shot in 1986, 85 rather, Omo Orukon, 87, Eriokon. Number 1990, you understand? And since then, everything has been moving. But it's because it's on celluloid. That is what we are doing now. It's because due to the economy problem, we were unable to go forward, and that's why we resorted to home video.
Making the epic movie came with a series of challenges for Femi Adebayo, including losing a screen-trained horse just before the camera started to roll.
There are quite a number of challenges while we were on set, and I must be sincere that the very one that got to me was the death of the horse. I never know how to ride a horse, so I started learning because of this project, and I learned with the horse that died actually, and he got to the location with us, and unfortunately we did not shoot a scene with it before it died. That really got me, and was a very healthy horse, but it was a major one for me. Another challenge was the location, the distance, especially at this critical time of security in the society, kidnapping here and there, and was close to the Fulani site. It was quite challenging, and I went all out to assure the cast and crew coming that they are safe. You know how challenging that could be. And we put all security measures in place, and we thank the Almighty. Another one was this I've never said before. The custodians of Yoruba culture, some part of them Some part of them they came up and they were like, no, some part of the stories were not properly told. And they started making issues out of it. And I said to them, have you seen this movie? You have not seen this movie. You just saw the trailer and you felt, okay, it won't be properly done. So they came up very, very, attacky. It was really, really, hard on me when we were promoting the movie. After the premiere was huge. It was about the biggest premiere in Nollywood, I must say. And after the premiere, they came up again that Femi, don't release this movie. So it was kind of more of a spiritual attack, But I told them, if you see this movie, you would appreciate me rather than you condemn me and ready to fight me, And they said, no, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, they saw the movie and they came back to me apologizing and saying thank you for promoting Yoruba culture.
Sorry. I should have said from Indiginous. Yeah. Action! Sorry. Quiet, guys, quiet.
No, Dada! Most of them, you go on him back. I'm calling him there. You go on him back. I'm calling him there. Yeah! Robert!
Ìfọwọ́ sẹ́ pè mí. Wọ́n wá fún mi ní ìyànda kí n lọ kojú ogun. Tẹ́fẹ́ gbọ́, mo bá pè wá. Ọ̀dà. Ọ̀nà ọdún kòkó sẹ́ ọdún kọ̀ jẹ́ dáa.
King of Thieves employed the use of moderate visual effects as provided by Niyi Akimolayan.
If we're going to hit big numbers in cinemas right now, the way it is, it's going to come from, collaborations. And what that means is people leveraging on each other's strength. So you're good at something and the other party is good at something, and both of you figure out how best to make that work and put the project, ahead of both of you. So the project is always bigger than the individual, whatever it is that you put out. And that's what made this a success. It wasn't about me, it wasn't about Antil, it wasn't about Femi or Euphoria. It was about the fact that we wanted to make the biggest Yoruba movie, and that's what we did.
Cinema operator Moses Babatokpe explains that the emerging status of the Nigerian cinema means niche spaces are still being discovered.
I think that what we've seen and experienced with the success of King of Thieves is something that has always been there. And Ila gave us an indicator in summer last year. Largely, a film like Omogeto in December 2020 had, symptoms of language infused into it. King of Boys had, indigenous language fit into it. Depending on who you speak to, there was a large part of that. So we've seen it coming, that the right kind of film, and I shouldn't say the right kind of film. When I use the right kind of film, I actually mean something well produced that is entertaining and engaging to the audience and well marketed, as well as well positioned, has a place, has inherent demand. And we've just not been able to find the boldness to tell those kind of stories in the way people want to consume them. And I think King of Thieves got everything right. What an audacity to release something like this, non-December period. So I feel like there is space. I feel like this shows what is possible. But what it also does that this is it set a minimum standard that you have to attain.
King of Thieves chronicles the epic story of a powerful bandit, Ageshin Kole, and his reign of terror and a prosperous kingdom, Aderomi.
Mo bonu la. Kábíyèsí. Ṣàkẹ́ni o.